put that to one side. How you feeling? I'm feeling a bit shitty. Yeah, good. Like and subscribe. Yeah.
Hey everybody, big up. Welcome back to the channel. Didn't want to take too long on that intro. I already kept y'all waiting damn near 15 minutes. Apologies. I was having a great conversation over there on Don and Sam's channel, El Awa. Try and do that at least once a week. Got A-listers over there. So we did run a little late. They wanted to hear about Kudus. Why does my mic keep I think I got water here. My mic keep bouncing around. Sorry about that. I didn't even take a break in between shows to go use the facilities because I wanted to say sorry for taking so long. But look, got a lot of stuff to talk about. Don't know how long I've got, how long I can go. But I will talk about as much as I can while I can. Let's say hello to the chat before we get to going through the, what's the name? The bookmarks. The bookmarks. Yes. Where am I at? There we are. Sorry, I was uploading some new videos because I've got a couple, 3 new videos, little clips to play. Big up Elijah Tulsi. Why do I feel rattled on my own channel? Maybe it's because I was yelling at everyone before I left and I didn't zim myself out. I don't know. But they just didn't believe in what I was telling them about Tommy's touchings, that it's like the movie Ghost. We've gone over it here on the channel. If you were here, big up to you for being here whenever that happened. It's nonstop. Sean Hurl with the super chat. Let me read that real quick first. Just with some hashtags. Says, Tottenham till I die. Come on, you Spurs. Go Tottenham Hotspur. Oh no, glory, Tottenham. GG. Go Power Rangers. I don't know why that's what I thought of. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club and Oder Est Facir. Now, I got this in the mail the other day, and it's got the, the slogan that we have before we get rid of it. You know what I'm talking about? The Oder Est Facir, which, they don't like the way I pronounce it, but hey, they can hold that. But big up to Elijah, big up Steph and Zappy. Dreams are what it's about. As long as you're living, you're laughing, and you're loving, we're doing something right. Hopefully you dream a little dream of me, Stefan. I'm glad that you smell what I'm stepping in. Big up Rowan says, I remember you've been a fan of Kudus many years now. He walks into our first team, right? Absolutely. Doesn't matter if it's on the left, on the right. You could play him at the 10. You could play him as striker. I mean, he's played all those positions interspersely between Ajax, his national team, and then also West Ham when they're going through a bunch of bullshit. Rowan, I'm glad that you are here to remind everyone that this is one of those signings. I think it was Ash Maddock, if I remember correctly. It was Ash who said, he told me very bluntly, and this is what a good friend's supposed to do. When you're struggling to cope with something, what they do is they tell you what you need to hear. And when Kudus got signed by West Ham, I was maybe just being really annoying about it to him. And he decided to say, look, Jacob, I think it's time that you just accept the fact that Tottenham are not going to sign that guy and move on. It's time. Maybe it had been a day or two, a week. I don't know. When you see Ash next, make sure you ask him for me. But he's absolutely one of those players that I've wanted for quite some time. And then we signed Brennan Johnson for less than what West Ham got him for. And then as you'll see with some of these tweets, the prices that we're trying to pay, it's interesting. You could have spent that a few years ago. In different places. But you know what, Johnson again, ole is what my response to that would be. Howdy, Jacob. I believe this only when it's on Spurs social media channels. Till then, he's off to Chelsea. No, he said yes, Sean, and you need to say yes as well. Okay? There's no more not saying yes. You gotta get down with the get down. Someone said, Jacob, are you being genuine or are you being sarcastic? And I said, does a zebra have stripes? Does a tiger have stripes? Well, Yeah, I'm listening. I'm here. The things that I say people don't like to hear, Uh, but you know, I took a sip of that Francolade, and it was fantastic. It wasn't at all like Jim Jones, and what happened out there in South America. It's like a new rebirth, so to speak. If does that make sense? I think that makes sense. That's a good. But I agree with you, Sean. I'll only believe it whenever. But I mean, actually, no, I don't. I'm gonna lie and say no. He's Tottenham. He already said yes, and it's fun. It's funny because almost sarcastically, satirically, I was saying to a lot of people. I don't know whose all channel I was in their chat. I just kept saying, say yes to Tommy. Just say yes. When Tommy's getting to touching, just say yes. Just say yes. And Kudus heard. I feel seen. I feel, yeah, seen, heard. And yes, it sounds fantastic.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like a damn.
Yeah, I didn't want that clip to stop, honestly. One of the best freestyles I think I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We're the best. I love it. I don't know who that fucking guy is. I wonder if that's a joke. If that's someone said it was the double XL freestyle, freshman freestyle. I don't know. The double XL freshman freestyle been falling off for quite some time, but regardless, Daniel agrees with me. Kudus wants to come to Spurs while Levy's counting his pennies. Well, you know, let's not let the guy's enthusiasm to want to come here. Let's not let that deter us from the 5-year amortization of his contract. Because to me, even if we don't get Kudus, who cares? Because we've got Tommy. We've got the Frank engine, and when he gets to touching, like I said, he look. They didn't understand, so let me throw this back out there, okay? Let me try to be more specific. If you ever heard of Yoann Vissa, Brian Mbuemo, and Ivan Toney, if you had heard of them before Thomas Frank became their manager, well, then hats off to you. But I was not one of them. So, you know, as much as I want Kudus, and I have wanted Kudus to play for Tottenham, I just don't think it's relevant when you've got Thomas Frank. I just think it's like waking up on New Year's Eve, ready for the new year, I think, Daniel. I'm feeling great. So Kudus, yeah, get him or don't. Who cares? We're going to, like Martin says, we're going to mold some clay. People don't understand. It's an old movie, and I get it. Like when I was young and my mom talked about Ghost, it was like, that's such an old person movie. Ugh. But what I would say is this. Revisit it if you don't believe in Thomas Frank. If you don't believe what I'm saying, just watch that movie and then talk to me. All right? Don't go talking to me until you've seen Patrick Swayze without a shirt as a ghost helping this young lady mold the clay, which that's what we're doing here. We're molding clay. Gonna get it great. It's gonna be the best Voss you've ever seen. Fun little fact, the word in Spanish for like a flower vase is different in Puerto Rican Spanish versus Mexican Spanish. There's a fun anecdote there that I'll save for another time, but it's if you know, you know. Don Hotspur says, why did I just get an alert for this live? LMFAO. You like that band? Congrats. I don't think they're very good, but you can like them. Turning that off right now. Oh, you're going to turn LMFAO off right now. That's nice, because I say this, when I hear LMFAO, I also turn that shit off. But you probably got an alert for this live because you love the channel. You love being here. That's what it sounds like. Phil Coys, big up. Hey, how you doing? Salute, sir. Big up to you. Big up, Paul. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, is that a trophy next to the Spurs shirt? Yeah. Yeah, it's a... Oh, you forgot? You forgot? lest we forget. Lest we forget. Like, why are we worried about Kudus or no Kudus? There's no need to be worried about Kudus or no Kudus. We're good for what, 17 years until our demands our trophy again? Because right now our trophies are the bread and butter. The Premier League, bread and butter. Champions League, bread and butter. And I can't wait to know what bread and butter tastes like when we do that with Frank as the foundational piece. Block? He's part of it. There you go. Is this another stream where you slander Trash Can Tommy? Have some respect for my little Tommy gun, all right? Clearly, you thought you could rage bait me, but it's not going to work. Why was that dog grinning like that? Silly little dog. Henry Thong TV. Europa Champs, I forgot. Hey, come on now. Come on now. 2 Jacobs on the screen makes me dizzy. Well, you know, they say three's company, so maybe I need a third camera. Maybe that's what we got to do here. Big up Kate and Jimbo every single time. Good to see y'all in the chat. Again, apologies for, like, I've just been completely disconnected from a lot of YouTube stuff outside the occasional, you know, fun I have in people's chats. Outside of all of that, I've had an ear infection, and it's finally, I can talk, and my face doesn't feel like it's going to fall off, so that's nice. Hello, Chiwop, over there on the kick. Come on now. If you're over there on the kick, let me know. I think we hit 5 followers, or 6 followers the other day. We're trying to get to 10 followers on the kick, because apparently they're better about how they distribute the money. So that's just what I heard. I'm trying to find out. Vernzian says, hey, homie, I can share your stream in a kick community and help you earn. Let's chat. What? Okay, that sounds like a bot. So if you're a bot, don't bot me. But if you're on the kick, then say what's up with it. Let me see. I'll put the link in the chat for y'all. There it is. Boom, there's the chat. Okay, so Chiwop was real, but that other person wasn't real. I'm going to put it in the chat real quick in case y'all over there on kick. You know, in case, hey, the world's a crazy place nowadays, and who knows, maybe YouTube won't like what I got to say, and they'll get rid of me too. Quez Ali's in the house. Big up, Quez Ali. Wait, did I say hello to Kate and Jim? Oh, that they're watching in bed. That's why I remember, because there was a clip I wanted to play. You know, anytime you're watching this channel and you're... Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm confused. Wouldn't Ainge be Patrick's... Martin, stop thinking about it and just think about what I said. Don't think about the contextual evidence surrounding. It's Thomas whose arms are around us now, not the ghost. That's the whole point, right? We've all been touched by a Thomas. And if you haven't, you're going to be. And once you are, your life's never going to be the same again. I speak from experience. Because remember, I've got those videos where everyone's like, oh, don't be mean to Tommy. He's an actual coach. He's a real coach. And then I'm like, well, look at his accomplishments, and there's nothing on there. They say, don't look at that. Look at who he touched. So that's what I'm doing. I'm operating off of who Tommy's touched. And he's, you know, Vissa, Tony, and Buemo. I'd never heard of them. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'd never heard of them until Brentford. That first year they were in the playoffs is when I think I first saw Tony. And then they lost. But don't worry about Thomas Frank losing the first time in the playoffs of the championship to get promoted. He won it the second time. And you know what? That's like that song by the Chumbawambas. I get knocked down, but I get up again. And with Tommy, you're just never going to keep him down, they say. 50 Shades of Jacob. No, it's 50 Shades of Thomas. Francophiles, I think we're calling ourselves, right? What is the terminology we're using? Francophilias? Tommy sexuals? Which way are we going here? Tony is from the same town as me. I know of 2 uncles, but one passed a few years ago. R.I.P. to the Tony's uncles. Big up Mile High Hotspur. Big up, homie. Big up to you. Regista Kev, there's a show there's no show called Postacoglu and Friends, but there's a show called Thomas and Friends. You know what? That's a good one as well. It's another reason. And more people mention Ainge than I do ever in a day. It's crazy to me. Watching in bed is crazy, bro. Watching in bed, hey, whatever you want to do now. Come on. We all know Kudus is good and will make a good impact in our team. He's good, but Tommy's touchings will take him beyond Mbappe World Cup 2018. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm strapped in all the way like a fucking kid that not tall enough to ride the roller coaster, and I snuck in anyway. But I've tightened that seatbelt so fucking tight, I ain't gonna fly. I'm not gonna die at Disney World, Mom. And look at me now. Let's go, baby. Kudus will be a great signing for us. Strong, skillful, fast, everything we need. Really great with the ball as well. Can do some fantastic work. I think I absolutely agree with you there, Stefan Blau, a YouTube chat member. There's a kick for any of you beautiful folks looking for it. Big up Kate and Jimbo from Luke Skywalker every time. Hassam Raid, big up Hassam Raid. Okay. Hey, there's 200 some people here. Do me a favor real quick and be kind to yourself. All right. I know you thought I was going to say like and subscribe, which you can. I mean, like, it's your choice. I would never coerce you. However, if you're unaware of what Thomas Frank can do for you, hit a like and subscribe. If you don't want to find out what Thomas Frank can do for you, hit a like and subscribe. And, you know, if you're an Arsenal fan who's like, I can't, I saw someone was like, I'm never going over there. Was it Callie Gooner, who I've seen in my chat before? Shout out Callie Gooner. Or Callie Gooner, which, you know, we're all having fun, right? Because Gooners, they're like hood rats. They're like them hoes on the street that you just, what is they saying? The streets are our home? Something like that?
These streets are our home.
Okay, these streets are our home. That's what it is. Thank you for that, Anne Hathaway. But we do got some Fabrizio news, breaking news, everybody. I don't know if you've heard the big latest breaking, some may say fantastically breaking news. Fabrizio, what do you got for us?
Here we go, the new Magnum sandwich to noon minutes. The deal is finally done.
Okay, sorry, that was a chocolate bar. Here we go. Let's go. This is the actual clip. So let's try that again. Fabrizio, I heard you had some news for us, buddy.
El Satora, here we go. Or should I say, twist my names. Fabrizio Romano here with some exclusive news.
Or should I say, twist my nibs. I do love that breaking news. It's fantastic stuff. Big up to everyone who came on over from the Sam Raid. It's all fun and games, unless you playing with my name. I've been listening to too much of that, like, rap beef. There's a channel, Luesta, that I've been watching. I don't know if he has like over 1 million subscribers, and he talks a lot about the crime in rap. And I was going down a rabbit hole when I was recovering from my ear infection. And, you know, I feel as though, anyone who plays on my name, I'm gonna make a diss track. That's what we're gonna do. So come on, you Galapagos Islands, fantastic, and come on, you Bermuda Triangle, I think is where you're going. Berlin, maybe. Come on, you Berlin. Come on, you boys. I don't know. That pause, that was crazy. Hope you're doing well, mate. Big up to Milton Nobrega. Good to see you as well. Jacob, it's Tiki. How you doing? Damn, you stole my clip. Hey. That's what happens when you leave the banana clip left unattended. You know what I'm saying? We get we're going to get that thing out. Come on, man. One outcome. Well, I think I'm far behind in the chat, so I don't even know what I was saying. I'm touched to be... Rafa, that's a good one. And I'm touched that you're here. We're all touched. And if you haven't yet, just sit down. Like a doctor's waiting office. Just grab a magazine. Soon. Paging Siraja boy. USA up 1-0 and Ezzy coming to the carpet. That's crazy. We're all here to be touched. Ain't that a beautiful thing? Over 200 people here to be touched. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful sight. So just, you know, hit the like or don't or whatever. Who cares? Because, like, I don't, you know, want you to be like that dude in the beginning of the chat who was like, why did I get a notification for this? I'm turning it off. It's like, right, you could have just, like, done that and not said it. It reminds me, that comment, I should have started, but it reminds me of people who are like filming themselves. Hang on, where's my phone? They're like, hey guys, I'm about to go help the homeless. And then they fucking pull out hey guys, so I'm here live at the Walgreens and we've got a fucking hobo right here. He's fucking broke. He's hungry. It's cold out here. It was raining earlier. So here I am giving him a fucking cold cut turkey sandwich with no mustard or mayo. It's drier as shit. So here's a bottle of water. I paid $3 for a pack of 24 to just leak some microplastics. Oh, don't worry about that last part. It's just like, bro, you can just donate to the motherfucking homeless. You could just help the motherfucking homeless. You don't got to video yourself helping them. That just seems attention seeking, shall we say, or objective driven. Is that better? Big up to Jacob and chat. Big up Citywide Bry every single time. Hopefully you're doing well. Hope y'all been good and touching grass. I think about that every time I take my kids to the someone said lagging. I've had the lagging symbol literally this entire stream, so I would not be surprised. But big up Citywide Bry. I think about touching grass every time I take my kids to the parks. I'm like, literally, go touch that fucking grass, children. I will as well. Frankaholic mixtape. Hey, Frankaholic made another one. That's gonna be a great producer drop when we get that thing. Frankie made another one. Something like that. Well, we'll work on it. What is it? Frankie made another one. Trash can Tommy. Touched by Tommy. No more trash can. No more. Maybe the trailer park is the setting, the location, but no, says Regista Kev. Luke Skywalker says, Jacob, I'll sub if you say, come on, you Galapagos Islands. That's twice I've said I big up the Galapagos. I don't know what more you want from me. Touch the like button. This is not a little bit of fun. A little bit of yeah. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Jesus. They say, how can you expect to make anyone laugh if you can't make yourself laugh? Ain't that right? Regista Cav wants to be touched by Thomas Franks. Y'all shut the fuck up. I'm moving on. I'm not hanging on. If the Frank fans are called Francophile, what would you call yourself, the manager who is Thomas Peter? Probably the same thing that dude on Twitter called himself. What's his name? Pete, and he works in sports, and his last name starts with the letter O. And then I said his name, and someone was like, I'm going to sue you for slander. I'm going to sue you. I'm like, for what? Reading his Twitter handle? He's the one that wrote it. It says Sports Pete O. And when you read it fast, uh-oh. My internet's crashing on me now. Hopefully I'm still live. I don't know. We'll keep going. I actually hate that clip so much. I don't know what clip you're talking about. Frank the Green Goblin. Green is good. Green is money. Green means go in American traffic sense. I like Luis. Luis is cool, man. Luis is cool. Jacob, I'll buy you an Arsenal jersey. I mean, I am running out of wet wipes for my children, so I do need something to wipe that ass with, and I think that'll work perfectly. Thank you very much. You could also just send $5 to help me get baby wipes in general, and just $5 will do. But if you want to get, what is it, like $130 for an authentic shirt now? That's crazy. Or DHgate, I guess $20 for one of them's. Road King TV, that's a new name in the chat. How you doing with the $5 dono from America, I'm assuming. Kudus rejected Chelsea for Spurs. How dare he? So what do you think about Thomas Frank? I honestly think he will do well. Big up Road King. They say the head and the heart, they have mixed messages a lot of times. Like your head's going to want something, your heart's going to want another thing. I'm here to tell you right now, Mr. Road King TV, I think Thomas Frank is, when you look at the facts and not feelings, that's when you really can crack the chestnut. You know what I'm saying? Of the Thomas Frank, the little macadamia. We're opening the macadamia. We're letting the thing come out. And what is it? What is that chocolate? It comes in it's fancy. It's like a ball of chocolate, but there's not really it's like hollow on the inside, but they've got like stuff in there. I don't know. But Ghirardelli, not Ghirardelli. I can't think of them damn Ferrero Rocher. Boris, thank you, Boris. I think this is now twice you've helped me out with the random things. So thank you so much. Ferrero Rocher. That's what I was trying to say. Ferrero Rocher. It's like one of that. We're just opening it up. We're gonna see what's inside. Hopefully it's not coconut, but I think it's coconut. But you know, I have videos where I was very honestly talking about his 9-minute interview, Road King. I was very honestly talking about what he was saying, which was a lot of live, laugh, love, dream a little dream of me. Hopefully, I know you brought your car here for me to fix your brakes, and hopefully I do that. Hopefully along the way to your next destination, your brakes work. A lot of hope, a lot of live, laugh, love. You know, real substantial stuff. Are you watching USA? No, I'm not. I'm live right now. I'm not in a hurry. They ain't going anywhere. You know what I've been doing actually with USA? I just watch Clint Dempsey's post-match. I just listen to him talk to me about the game because whatever he says is correct. Don't ever doubt Clint Dempsey, first of all. Because number one, he's from Nacogdoches, Texas. Number two, he's proper Tottenham. Number three, he has yet to respond to the comments in the YouTube chat that I leave. And I say, Clint, do you still love Tottenham? Just say yes. But he won't just say yes. I don't know what his fucking problem is. But I see Clint. I listen to him intently. You know, Clint talks. I listen. It's simple. Yeah, very good stuff there. You know, so I don't need to watch Pochettino's. Plus, we got the World Cup to look forward to. Why would I spoil it? Spoiler alert: Pochettino's USA team. No, thanks. I want to save that beautiful, like a classic movie. I'm not going to illegally stream. I'm going to go wait for it to be. Yeah, there you go. Big up Jacob, keep up the good work. Big up Ahmed, appreciate the love. I don't think I've seen that photo before, but I've seen this name before. It's also a common name, but I hope you're doing well. Ahmed, just Ahmed. Spurs diehards taught until I died. Big up Adrian Schroka. Big up the crew over there, if this is Adrian Schroka or the crew. Big up to you and congratulations. I did see Spurs Kings TV do their award show, and I watched Elijah react to it, and y'all won twice, so that's very nice. That's very good to see. Y'all put a lot of work. You get a big panel all the time. You put on shows. Hey, come on, and it ain't easy. Ozempic Tommy, no. It's Tommy gun. All right. It's that Tommy, my G, that Tom, my favorite Tomino.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like a damn.
Yeah, see, that's what it is. Yeah. Trailer Park Tommy? No. I mean, maybe. Actually, yeah. Hang on. Shh. Tommy, get out of here. You're ruining the bit. Your internet's fine. Thank you for that, Luke. I do appreciate y'all letting me know my internet is fine because shit's be tweaking, girl. Girl, let me tweak that ass. No lag pimp. Appreciate that. My hots were Big Will TV. Ain't no little Will around here. Trailer Park Tommy running around touching guys doesn't sound too healthy. Just trust it. There's a reason trust starts with the letter T. So does Tommy. But what about that one? Oh shit! Sorry, the video is running too long. I'm supposed to cut it before that's my fault. That was a purely production mishap. It won't happen again. Casually FC, big up Marshall. How you doing, buddy? Gotta help my fellows. Hey, come on, Boris. Boris, you a real one. You ain't never asked for it. I don't even know if you're the real Boris. But you know what? You're getting moderation, buddy, for that Ferrero Rocher assist. You fucking did it, my friend. You know, a lot of people in life, they aspire to be like a doctor or a lawyer. And I don't know about you, but being a moderator here on the channel, Jacob Wall, even uncensored. Look at you now, Boris. Look at you now. Big up my brother, Mikey Romero. Come on now. Speaking of Mikey, the third kit leaked. Well, I mean, it's already been leaked. We already fucking looked at it, but now the big accounts feel comfortable sharing that video. So, or the photo of the leaked, you know, let me show you if you forgot what it was. Where is it now? Well, this is just a bunch of silly stuff that I've bookmarked here. There we go. Let's get into the bookmarks now. I think I've caught up in the chat finally, so here we go. Dub Boris. Yeah, come on, Boris. Warris is what I'm saying from now on. So this is the third kit, and I said they better not put that motherfucking AIA in red. I swear, I'd be so pissed. It better be in blue. I think that would look nice. But Mikey Moore, that's the one I'm going on with. It's so nice watching men's national team. Y'all keep me updated now. Spoilers in the chat, please. I know most watch-alongs will tell you no spoilers in the chat. This is not a watch-along, but spoilers in the chat, please. So yeah, this is the third kit. I'm going to get one of them too. Probably going to get a long sleeve home shirt. You know, that looks worse than the earlier leaks. You don't like it, Steady as Shark. I thought it looked pretty good. I thought it looked all right. But then again, you know, once I see a player in it and they've got like the name on it and the lettering and the numbers, it looks better after that usually. Right? Well, Matthew's not a fan of this one. Maybe I'm in the minority here then. That's perfectly fine. But look, I think my bookmarks are all over the place. So, you know, may God be with us all. I'll just run through them. Chelsea Transfers was talking about this. This is fun. They said, my understanding, per Fabrizio Romano, not El Satorra, a.k.a. Twist My Nips, or the new Magnum sandwich from Noon. I love that one. Look at Boris. Look at Boris with his fucking wrench. Look at Boris with his fucking wrench. Look at Boris with his fucking wrench, dog. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Boris. Yeah. See, we got Boris out here suited and booted. We got Boris looking nice. We got Boris looking right. We got Boris looking proper now. Come on. Huh. Big up Boris, man. Newest moderator. 1-1. Oh, no. USA. No. Mexico made a hell of a shot. Hey, pinche huevo. Viva la Mexico, way. I've got a hat back there that says, you might be able to see it on the camera that's on your top right of your screen. At the very top of the bookshelf, it's a sombrero made in Mexico, and it's got some little chili peppers on it. And it says Viva la Mexico on it. Yeah. The wrench is to make sure the rails of the Frank engine do not fall off, Boris. I will say this, Boris. There's only one rule to being a moderator. Just don't do anything. Just hang out. You get to see who I time out. Typically, I don't time anyone out. I just pull up their comment and talk shit to them. But hey, you know, how am I going to teach you how to swim if I don't just let you jump in the pool? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do it like that. And I'm going to do this. I just realized my background on here is fucking Ainge still, so y'all are probably like, hey, get over it. I am. Who's that guy? I don't even know who that is. So Kudus, there we go. There's one tweet on Kudus. Y'all don't even want to know what this video says. Y'all don't want to know. I saw this from La Gazzetta, which they talk a whole bunch of bullshit a lot of times, but then they also sometimes will do the like surefire thing and say the easy stuff. But I saw this and I just wanted to bring it up. It says Juventus are interested in signing Yves Bissouma for Tottenham Hotspur this summer, allegedly. I don't know how true that is. Again, Bissouma gets a free pass in my book. I will no longer Nancy Reagan him. He is allowed to do all the balloons he wants. I don't even care. He was the last 3 European matches. Yves Bissouma was fantastic. So, you know, have all the balloons you want there, buddy. I look like a fool for doubting you in the preseason, and I'm gonna unbookmark that because I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think because the people are saying this, and then we're gonna go get Douglas Luiz. I'll believe it when I see it. I just don't. I just don't see it happening. I just don't think we're going to get rid of Bissouma and get Douglas Luiz. That seems like something, you know, a Champions League or a Premier League winning team does. I know we say that we want to do that, you know. That literally, if I'm like, hey, I'm going to lose weight, and it's like I'm eating Oreo minis and I'm not working out, well, then in 2 weeks you might say, hey, how's that going, bud? I know in 2 weeks, it's not going to be like you lost 50 pounds in 2 weeks. It's going to be like you've taken some gradual steps, right? And yeah, instead of eating the whole bag of Oreos, I eat half a bag. And then the next day I eat the other half. How about that? So you're telling me I could just say things like, I want to win the Premier League and the Champions League. And then if I don't do anything about it, no one will hold me accountable? Oh, that's fantastic. That's great news. I can just be a fucking fat piece of shit my whole fucking life talking about I'm about to lose weight and never do it. We can live, we can laugh, and we can love. And that's what the fuck I'm here for now. Because I did that thing, you know, for a couple weeks where I was like, hey guys, like maybe we should, raise the roof, gentlemen. Raise the roof. We got the fucking trophy now. Let's kick on. Let's improve. And they say, oh, you just don't like Frank because of Ainge. No, I just sack Ainge for 17th is fine. Let's just do better. Let's get better. Let's go and be better. But instead, what do? We're live, laughing, and loving. And I'm a fucking asshole for not live, laughing, and love. So I got, sometimes you try to sing the song and the song don't want you to be singing it.
You got someone. Don't you love when I come around? What do you say?
Fight the tears.
Build you up, then I take you down.
Yeah, come on. Suge Knight's been killed. Tell me you lying. Ain't no motherfucking way. What? They killed Suge? Ain't no way. I don't believe it. That motherfucker's a demon. Oh, it was Raul Jimenez who scored against us. I just saw that. No, I don't. I saw this though. I don't know how reliable Chef Supreme is, Chef Sarpreme 2.0. He says Tottenham made a 62 million. This was 3 hours ago. Tottenham made a 62 million proposal for Mohammed KUDUS today, rejected. I guess it's just a regurgitation, if you will. Ozempic nitrous oxide, Frank. Well, nitrous oxide is also the thing that they use in Fast and Furious to make the cars go vroom vroom. So,
Tyler says his hair is his moneymaker. Whoa. It looks like you're broke.
Yeah. I have a feeling Frank likes balloons. I mean, who doesn't like look, let's see if I can get some balloons here on the stream. There you go. Woohoo. It's like a party, like a birthday, It's like every day's a birthday. I'll say this is likelihood Juve are interested and they'll probably look at doing a swap deal or loan obligation like Lloyd Kelly was. Interesting. I don't know. I just don't see Douglas Luiz coming here. I'd be down for it. I thought what was it, Villa he was at before he went to Juve? Him and, I think then also contractually, when you sign Douglas Luiz, don't you also, your women's team then has to sign Alicia Lehman? Isn't that how it works? Isn't that how it works? You sign a Douglas Luiz, you also get an Alicia Lehman? I mean, I didn't say it.
Look at this. They're engraving Tottenham Hotspur's name on a fucking trophy, man. This is fucking bullshit.
War trophy. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't think it'll happen. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's from his own tweet. See, this is what I get looking around. What is this? Juventus are interested in Basuma. I'd take. See, this is what I'm saying. I feel like it's just fan driven. Oh, okay. So 5 hours ago, Luis wants to return to the Premier League. Talk to me. Maybe Alicia Lehman missed it too. Maybe is this the Monster 6 and a +1 that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Might be a little bit. That's nice. I'm really going off the rails here. So like, what is this? Halliburton? What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, I did kind of want to talk about this. Like all these fucking West Ham accounts going crazy. Should we look at some of that, or should we keep going through this shit? These bookmarks. Or should I just keep blind scrolling? Because these West Ham accounts aren't okay. I quote tweeted a couple of them. You know what? Let's go look at them real quick. Wait, where's my profile? There it is. See, if you don't think that I trust and believe in Frank, why would I have changed my Twitter photo to this? Like, yeah, on WhatsApp, it's probably still that Ainge smoking one, but not on public forums like Twitter or X. All right. You aren't verified yet. Bro, how much is it to verify these crackheads, bro? I'm not $8 a month or $40 annually. No fucking thanks. So you can go give that to the fucking right-wing party in Germany? No thanks. Oh. Big up Mike's. Make sure you subscribe to Mike's channel. I don't know if it's still GVO Mike's or just Mike's with a Z. This is kind of the second tweet of his in this light that I saw, which was like, see, this is because no one else wants him. That's why, because Mike's convinced Elijah and Elijah's convinced Jay. Them three, I think, have all convinced each other that Kudus is shit. And I'm pretty sure, actually, Elijah made some videos about that, about him being shit, right? I think he did. Where is he? I haven't watched them yet. Like, I was going to watch them tonight, but I might have to get an early jump on them now. Here we go. Wait, is it? Forget Kudus. Tyler Dibbling will be a Spurs player. What a fraud. But there's this. Let me go there. All right. So this guy, he's crashing out, bro. He's crashing out. Kudus will be a Spurs player. Here we go. Let's see what he says here. Insider info, guys. Make sure you subscribe.
65 million for Kudus is insanity, bro. Like, people don't realize we've already committed 35 mil to Tell. We spent 5 million on Takai. If we get this deal done, we'd have to pay 65 M's. And that doesn't include Danso either. So we've spent, 100 something mil? And we haven't sold anyone yet. I can't lie. For this money, this is a big L. Like, City signed Cherky for 40 M's. And we're going to get 65 M's and spend that on Kudus. There's so many people with flair.
Real quick, I do want to preface that by saying Cherky is coming from a French league into a team that is known for winning and will, until Pep is gone and some serious accusations are brought to trial, they're going to be kind of at the top of that for a while. So it's, one, not hard to convince a player. Therefore, you could pay him more money and say, skimp out on the, actually, which French team was it that got relegated into the lowest French tier because of cheating? Was it Cherky's team? I think it was. Pretty sure they were just fucking, who's gonna buy him, and just buy him and get it done. And to me, comparing Cherky to a guy who's played in the Premier League, I think the price is always going to be different when you're buying from a Premier League rival. There's always going to be a tax, and then we're Tottenham, which is a rich fucking club. There's going to be a tax applied on that. The taxes. People. This is why. Back in the fucking 1700s, the fuckers that came over here were like, "You fuck taxes," and then fast forward a few hundred years. Now we're paying out the ass with taxes. So what did they die for? What did they die for in 1776?
Across the whole of the world, like, we can scout. Why we have to like spend this money on a player like Kudus, who's like a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10? What, a 6 out of 10 is 65 mil? Like, to commit this much money to a player that...
So the price tag he's going on and on about, one, it's relatively close to the same price we paid for Richarlison and Brennan Johnson. So Brennan Johnson, again, ole. Thomas Frankie likes Brennan Johnson too. I'm going to just say it. I'm saying it now. Just wait. Plus, the money thing for me isn't even a big deal because of a bunch of reasons. Like, it's not mine, and I know that they've got it. It's like your fucking friend saying, "Hey, can you pay for dinner?" Even though his fucking parents own Microsoft. It's like, bro, your dad is the owner of Microsoft and you want me to cover your lunch? Okay. So, they've got the money. They can just fucking dig it out the couch pocket. I don't give a fuck. If we can find 60 million for Richarlison and 55 for Brennan Johnson, which again, this just speaks back to the ineptitude of the club, in my opinion, not necessarily a bad thing on Mohammed KUDUS, which for me, I think the price is well worth it. If you're telling me I can get a Mohammed KUDUS for the same price I got Brennan Johnson or Richarlison, I'm fucking biting your hand off for that, because like Rowan said off the top of the show, I've been wanting Mohammed KUDUS to play for Tottenham for some years now, so I might be biased when I say all this because I've been a fan of his, and I think that judging him off of his G&A at West Ham is not really a fair indication of the kind of player you get when you get a Mohammed KUDUS. That's just my 2 cents. Let's see what else he says.
Doesn't necessarily make us a challenger. It's like people forget that, bro, the ownership is going to hold this over our heads. You man remember a few months ago, Levy came out with the statement, "Oh, we spent 600, 700 million. Like, you guys remember that, right? That includes Richarlison's, Brennan's, and Ndombele's, Solanke's, Archie Gray's. And this will just get lumped into that type of shit. We're already a team that doesn't spend. If we're going to make some marquee signing, shouldn't the marquee signing be better?
Well, this doesn't refute Elijah's point at all, but from a club standpoint, our manager, Tominho, my little Tommy gun, dreaming a little dream of me, he wanted Archie Gray. His fucking club couldn't afford the extra $4 million it was that we outbid them. $4 million. You let Daniel Levy beat you in a bidding war. Questions must be asked. Thomas at Brentford. Because now he's going to, again, I think we're really devaluing and underestimating the power of Tommy's fingers. Because when Tommy gets to touching, like I've been told and like I've now know very well, there's nothing like a player that gets coached by Thomas Frank. That's the right word. Because, look at Vissa. Yeah, look at Mbeumo. No one liked Mbeumo. Now they all want Mbeumo, huh? Come on, guys. Yeah? No?
Better than a 6 out of 10 player, bro. All the flair is great, but if you don't do anything with the flair, then it's just flair. You know what I'm saying? You're just Ravel Morrison, bro. He's gonna be our best signing for this window and probably next window as well. Because unless you guys expect us to get Champions League football next season, this is gonna be our best signing for the next 2-3 years. This is the person you want? Are you sure? Are you sure? Is he gonna propel us to competing for shit? Like, no, he isn't. That's what 65 million gets us.
So, what I would say is like, when have we spent 60 million and competed on what he's talking about? When have we spent 65 million on a player and gone, yeah, now we're competing. Now we're I wasn't a good guitar player before, but I spent this money and now I can play the guitar. And I just don't think that happens. I don't think that that's a real thing. Like, the 65 M's is supposed to make us compete. Look at the teams that are competing. Arsenal spent 60 some on Kai Havertz. They're talking about spending 40, 30, 40 on Madueke. And they're talking about competing. And if I'm putting Kudus' name in that hat, I'm fucking picking Kudus every time. You know, when I think about attackers in the Premier League that have shown in the Premier League that they can beat players in the Premier League, I think for the price tag, it's actually not that bad of a deal. Again, it's not my fucking money, but I know Tottenham's got it. There ain't no way you generate that much motherfucking money and you can't motherfucking pay for no goddamn Kudus and Eze. Kudus and Simons. Kudus and Douglas Luiz and Simons. Baleba or whoever the fuck. Like, this is where I get, or I'm getting too honest here. You know, like everyone says we should be a big club, but I know we're not gonna. So I'm just accepting where we are. So I guess this is a little bit of genuine honesty. Like, I have zero hope with this club. Signing Kudus gives me a little bit of joy going forward, I think. Because if I'm not sarcastically joking about it, realistically, this club is a motherfucking joke. It is a motherfucking joke. And no one has or can convince me that factually Thomas Frank is a better appointment than anyone else that we could have appointed, or just keeping fucking Ainge for at least, you know, 2 of those trophies that he set up in the Suda Americas and in the Super Cup, you know. But I hope Frank wins those, because then it's like, there you go. The team that fucking was so bad, coached by the most non-coach, they're able to win something. But maybe Kudus is that game changer. Maybe Kudus is that guy that Elijah is saying he couldn't be. Maybe he could be the guy that helps us beat PSG for 65. Then we're talking about what a bargain. Yeah. That's fantastic. Spurs are a circus of a club. I mean, come on. Every day. Every day. Regardless of whom we sign, there will be someone who won't be happy, and it'll always be as such. Yeah, you know, because I'm gonna make a bold statement. Now, again, disclaimer: this is probably not true. This is Jacob talking shit. I'm gonna say Elijah's formulated his entire opinion of Mohammed Kudus as a player, not by watching him play football, but by listening to West Ham fans and looking at statistics. And for me, Mohammed Kudus is a player. You watch him, and I want him. Now, I've been wrong before when I say that. Adama Traore in his day at Wolves, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Alan Saint-Maximin, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. People make fun of both of those players. So, you know, I'm fully well aware, ready to take, flack for that. But I still stand on it that if you had Adama Traore, prime Kane, and prime Son, that Adama Traore's pace and threat down the right-hand side would have been enough to free up more space for Son and Kane to cook. That's all I wanted. Just a dangerous man on the other side to let them cook. And really, Saint-Maximin, he just reminded me of like shit I loved in football that I just didn't see too often, which was a motherfucker willing to do some shit with it. Now, obviously, the bachata merengue thing he did, what game was that, where he's dancing over the ball? That was kind of funny. Maybe it was versus Tottenham. I think it might have been versus us. It was a meme, but it was fun. And he was just fun to watch because I didn't quite know what he was going to do, but probably wasn't going to score. But, it's fun. It's all about the live, laugh, love, and right? So then we should like Kudus. We're live, laugh, loving. Tell 30 mil, live, laugh, love to the motherfucking max right there. That's 19 years old, 30 some mil. He likes Tottenham already. He's already been here. We don't got to say he's got to get in here and, figure out how to tie his shoes, because apparently in, I guess in England you got to tie your shoes on the other shoe because it's backwards, like the driving lanes, and so like there's an adjustment period. But he's already had that adjustment period, Matthias Tell. So get him in 30-some mil. And Thomas is gonna turn Matthias Tell. I've been saying it, and I've been saying it, and honestly, I'm going full screen so I can say it to you again. Thomas Frank is gonna turn Matthias Tell into the French Neymar with less dribbly moves, but ability and skill and flair, it's happening. And then if we get Kudus, Thomas Frank will make him the motherfucking Ghanaian Mbappe, which I think that's where they accuse Mbappe of actually being. Isn't it, what? There's something they called him. I don't know. It's probably racist anyway, so I should forget about it. Just disregard that part. Who else? Dominic Solanke. I'm telling you right now. Once Thomas gets a hold of we've only seen Dominic Solanke at Liverpool, Chelsea, and 1 year at Spurs, and everyone's already made their opinion. He's only this, he's only that. I'm saying, get yourself touched by Tommy and watch him. He's gonna rival Erling Haaland next year, for better or worse, like a wedding vow. Dominic Solanke will rival Erling Haaland in the Premier League next year. Mark my motherfucking words.
Complaining about Spurs buying cheap alternatives, now we're complaining about real quality.
We?
Who's we? Who's we? That's you, man, can flip-flop. That's you, man. I have never once complained about Bergvall. I never complained about Kinski when we signed him. Actually, no, that's a lie. I complained about Kinski only because we had so many goalkeepers already. I felt it was a useless signing. But
you know what's crazy, bro? Is like he could have just kept that part out and then kept out the part. There he is, Elijah. Yeah. There he is, baby. Come on, go hit a like and subscribe. Too much to eat. Come on, man. That's the thing. His channel starts out with a lie. All right? Too much of E is impossible. You can't have too much of Elijah in your life. Fuck you mean? That's like saying too much pizza. Impossible. Because I will be ready for more pizza as soon as I'm hungry again. And I'll eat more pizza. You know? So there you go. How about that? His channel's lying. Too much of E. Impossible. Jacob, do you rate Jacob Ramsey from Villa? I think he's like Jacob Murphy. Jacob Ramsey, Jacob Murphy, Jacob Wallraven. The front three from hell. Huh. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm on, Daniel. Yeah, fuck yeah, Daniel. We're gonna fucking Jacob Ramsey, Jacob Murphy. That's who I was like, wait, what was the other one? And then Jacob Wallraven. Oh, you got a chunky Zlatan. You got Jacob Murphy, who's like, those are those players that I'm like, I feel like for years we've been on the precipice of signing that player. Like we're gonna sign Jacob Murphy or Jacob Ramsey, and then we never do. And I'm like, oh, thank God. It's like one of those, it's like I don't wanna sleep with a fat chick, but like if I have to. Because it's been a long time, and it's one of the only girls on Tinder that's hit me back. Like, then you know what? I might have to. I might have to, because fuck it. But I'm hoping we're in a position where the chunkies on Tinder ain't my transfer target, if that makes sense. So Jacob Ramsey's like that chunky girl on Tinder. She's cute. You're like. Not, your personality's like, that's the thing. You could get a chunky girl with a great personality. I'll tell you what, you don't even notice. But you get one that's like, 50-50 on the personality. You're kind of like, she wears shoes in the house. That's a big red flag for me. You wear shoes in the house. Hey, something wrong with you. You've been walking in the dirty ass street. Taking one for the team. Bro, I am the team. I'm the only team. I'm the only member on the team. I'm the owner of the team. So yeah. It's it's like Daniel Levy giving himself a raise. It's good stuff. I love this club. Oh, we're doing great here on the train. Fucking toot. But yes, Daniel, I rate him in a sense that I think he is a decent to good player, that echelon, decent to good, but not a signing that I would celebrate or be like, woohoo. But let me retract that, like Elijah just did in his video, fade to black and white. Actually, I would celebrate this signing if we did that. You want to know why I would celebrate that signing? Because we got Thomas Frank. And once Thomas get to touching, he's never going to be the same again. He's going to be a better player. He's going to be, we're going to mold our own. That's what I'm saying. Like, people keep forgetting Ghost and the vase. All they hear is Tommy and touching. And then they think of all the crimes that have been committed, the heinous acts that have been committed over the centuries of humanity. But I'm talking solely about the movie and then molding him, helping her mold a vase. She's heartbroken and the vase is flopping, but don't you worry, baby. We'll fucking build you up so I can walk on mountains. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Tom is going to put it like a shirtless Patrick Swayze pull up on us. When my fucking vase is going, he's going to help me build it up. And I'm just saying. How come top left cam is high def and the top right is 480p? Because this one is the computer's camera. So not as good. But, you know, I'm actually testing a theory of my own, which is people will see two cameras and they'll be like, oh, look, he has a panel finally. Maybe Jacob joined the cult community. No, I didn't. And I've actually been trying to put together a panel show. And by trying, I mean, I thought about it a couple times, but that's it. I love to, hey, you know what? I'll tell you this right now. I'd rather there be something than there not be something. You know what I mean? I'd rather there be something on the plate than no fucking grits at all. If it ain't even good grits, I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I love them all shapes, sizes, and colors. But, you know, there is, I suppose, a limit for me, right? Like a truckload has a weight load limit, elevator, etc. Everyone's got their own. But there's a fun saying, and, you know, you don't get it without the big. And I'm a big guy myself, so it's like I've never been one to judge. So my standards of like judging body is very not high. I'm not very strict. I'm more like what's on the inside. Like, how are you as a person? Cause shit, if you're a good person, shit, you might fuck around and catch yourself getting served up with some McDonald's Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Robinson would be a dope signing. Can't lie. Daniel Wang. Couldn't agree more. Shout out my American brethren. But satirically, what I would say is Anthony Robinson, stick to baseball, buddy. Stick to baseball.
In terms of the money we spent, I didn't complain. Didn't complain about Takai. Didn't complain about him at all. I complained about Archie Gray and Tell because we spent 40 million on both of them and they don't have any defining quality. I have a problem with overpricing and spending money, bro. Look at Mike's in the chat about show me the money, bro. These man are celebrating, bro. You man are convincing me about Kudus. Them man watch Kudus every week and they're doing the Dougie right now. Them man are doing the Soldier Boy tell him.
Okay, so this is where I gotta say, let me provide, how do you say, some assistance. Is that how my baguettes friends would say it? Some assistance. That's not what I've seen online. Hang on. I got AB West Ham United says Kudus is going to get some special treatment from our fans next season. Don't care if he has no affiliation to West Ham. Being on your knees to join a club like Spurs is an embarrassment and it's disrespectful. I hope his career has the worst downfall ever and it amounts to nothing. All right. This sounds like that's not true. That don't sound like jump. This sounds like a salty ex being like, LOL. I am good with this breakup. It's never gonna work out for you. You're gonna eat all the fucking Oreos, Jacob. You fucking fat lord. It's like, bro's coping. A lot of West Ham cope. Just a lot of West Ham cope going on. Because they know they're about to lose a baller. I'd be upset too. Oh, yeah, I did use this clip on Twitter. I said another one. This guy says he's actually going to Spuds, don't chat to me. And then there's a clip, and I don't know what this is from, but let's watch it.
Stormzy, rare. So, like, just don't approach me at all. You know what I mean? Because it's going to start getting political. I'm going to start snatching people's phones, and you know what I mean? Like, things are going to escalate. You know what I mean? Stormzy, rare.
I don't want things to get physical, but if you keep talking, things are going to get physical. You know, there's a great song, I think, in the 80s. Now, my older audience members can help me here. Let's get physical. Well, that's a good one, right? He's obviously replying here to David Ornstein's tweet that West Ham have received, this was yesterday, on my son's birthday. So if you haven't told my son happy birthday, you're a dickhead, all right? You're an asshole. And what's your problem? You hate kids? He turned 5 yesterday, and not one happy birthday in the chat. You motherfuckers. All right? I see you all now. All right? I thought we was all cool. I thought everybody in this motherfucker was cool, but no.
Just put that to one side. How you feeling? I'm feeling a bit shitty. Yeah, good. Like and subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah, I caught y'all now. You said take my hands off the Oreos. I need to hide that. See, there's only one decent human here. His name's Elijah. All right, we got 2. Mikey, there we go. Can he play center back? Sign him up. He could. He'd probably be in and around the statistical categories of, say, Radusky Dragusky. There we go. Happy birthday. I'm honestly just playing. I didn't post about it on YouTube. I didn't say anything until literally just now that it was my son's birthday. So, and my Instagram, for what it's worth, is private. So it's like, even if you have tried to follow me, there's like 60 people's requests in there, and I don't know a lot of them. So I just don't accept, because I'd be posting my family a lot. Mostly it's really what I post. So it's like, you're not missing much other than my family shit. But it was his birthday yesterday, and he turned 5 years ago. My fucking oh man. 5 years ago, I thought I was going to the best freestyle ever. And, you know, my sleep said.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
That's a stupid ass. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like I'm Adele. What the fuck stupid ass line is that, bro? I don't mean to sound like Unk. The kids are going to say I'm Unk, but when I hear that kind of bullshit freestyle, I think, bro, if you did that shit back in my day, someone would slap your ass in the motherfucker. They'd slap you right in the mouth, and you would never get handed that microphone again until, I don't know when, because I've never experienced that in my life. And, bro, that is the worst fucking, bro.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
The caption's stupid as fuck. It says, when the cartel says to have your homie freestyle to save your life, and he comes up with this shit. God damn. What's that, Joe Budden? That's a 2-pack of ass. God. I'm distracting myself. I got so many fucking tweets to talk about. God damn it. Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I did again. All right, I'm good. We rolling hella deep. I feel like I'm Adele. Bro, what the fuck is that? Oh my God. Anyway, let me say thank you to the happy birthdays, because I was talking shit and y'all started saying happy birthday. So happy birthday to my son. Appreciate that. Sign up. Jacob Warvin and Striker. Hey, yes. I mean, you could probably get more out of a current Zlatan than you could out of me today, but there you go. He didn't get me a birthday card, so I'm not saying it to him. Happy birthday, kid. Thank you, Indiana Stones. Citywide Bry. Happy birthday, young Warraven. Thank you for that. Happy birthday from Rafa. Happy birthday to Jacob's kids. Sorry your dad's parades that mock trophy. Oh, wall call. Wall call. You told me to hands off the Oreo, but you didn't say, you know what I need to do? I need to fill this up with some fucking Oreos and then drink that motherfucker. Huh? Just for you. Just for you, wall caller. Wall Raven? Is your last name Wall Raven? Happy birthday, little Jacob. Your dad's a plunker, but he's all right. Hey, there you go. Lord Rodney Trotter. Well, you're a dad too, so it's like, as much as you want to hate me, just wait for 4.5 more years. What? I don't know how long ago it was you had your newborn. 6, 9 months ago, maybe a year. Give it another 4 years, and let's see how delusional you are because of the lack of sleep, Lord Rodney Trotter. The sleep is. My dad did tell me 5 years ago. He said, "R.I.P. your sleep. You'll never sleep the same. You'll never get nearly as much sleep either." So, and it's true. It's more true than I even thought it was. I was just like, yeah, you old bag of shit. You fucking talking out your ass. But he was right. He was like the fucking homeless dude outside 7-Eleven. Remember earlier when I was like, hey guys, I'm outside 7-Eleven. I'm here with this fucking really dusty looking, dirty homeless guy. He hasn't eaten in a long time, but I got him a cold cut sandwich and a water bottle, guys. Look at me. Woo, look at me. That guy, he said some outlandish shit, and it turns out he was right. Because I didn't believe him. I was an idiot to not believe the guy outside 7-Eleven. He's like, I haven't slept the same in 84 years. Daisy, happy birthday, little Jacob. Appreciate that. Support the Chelsea, son. Don't be like your father. I will let them choose, but I will tell them, my honest feelings if they did go to Chelsea. But, like when I was aware of what's going on in England football, was Chelsea were the winners a lot with United, and it was like, that was what I knew. So if that's all he knows and he wants to fucking support that, that's fucking whatever, dude. I think supporting a team like Tottenham builds character. You learn about disappointment. You learn about staying in your lane. You learn about not trying to get too much out of anything. You learn to be frivolous with your money. You learn to not appreciate the little things, not appreciate the big things when they come around once every 17 years, or in our particular case, 41 years in the European sense. No, don't appreciate that. Fuck that. We're on the Thomas Trank engine because I'm a real boy. Thomas is a real coach. He's a real coach, guys. So that's what I want him to support. Love the Spurs fan base, guys. 2-2, everyone get on the motherfucking 2-2, guys. Just say yes, guys. And Kudus said yes. That's the whole point of the show. Well, what a full circle moment. I probably got to end soon. But what a full circle moment. Frank out, Wall Raven in. Come on. Yeah, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I did it again. Is that what he said? I know he said, "Who shit? You know what? Let's just hear what he's got."
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
I feel like Adele. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Who the fuck says it like that? Dog looks like he came from fucking Connecticut. Dog looks like a dude from a gated community in Connecticut. I'm talking about Adele. Bro, I know they don't talk like that in Connecticut. The fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Damn. 6 months old. Okay, so yeah, 4.5 years, bro. 4.5 years. Let's see how good your football takes are, huh? I used to, before I had kids, bro, I used to watch other teams outside of Tottenham and be like, this is who we need to sign next summer. And it landed me on a bunch of names that I used to like. But now, you know, some of them I don't, and some of them it's like I'm glad I wasn't on live when I said those. But I do still stand by Adama Traore and St. Maximin. That's not sleep loss deliriousness. Richard Rios, Rashford get moved Bayern Munich. Richard Rios and Rashford are moving to Bayern Munich. Is that what you're saying? How much was that trophy? Oh, I need to update this banner. I've been so fucking out of it with my ear infection. We've raised the money to hang on. Well, my internet's like lagging anytime I click away from motherfucking StreamYard. But we did, and I'm still gonna do the engraving. Don't worry. I'm still shout out to sponsors. Shout out everyone that's supported thus far. These are obviously the sponsor list is closed now because we met the target. I haven't updated the fucking banner, but I think it's Seth Logan, Jonathan G, and Shoshi that were the top 3 donators that are going to be etched into that beautiful trophy that I got back there behind me. It was like 450. I mean, that's before I ended up having to pay the tariff because it got shipped from fucking Asia. God forbid. Fun fact, Adele's a Spurs fan. Oh, I know. She's saying that glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, shit. Maybe I need to just clip that last part whenever.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
We rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. That motherfucker, dude. Triple platinum on New Day. The fact that they got motherfuckers in the back going, like, bro, ain't no one going, when from the mean streets of Boston. Yeah, motherfucker. Tony D, how you doing? Letting them choose sounds like some woke nonsense. Yeah, you know, it's like their career. Just don't pick Burnley. Like, don't pick something decent. That's all. I mean, there's something this motherfucking in the 90s, shit, hell, in 2000 something, I was getting beat with a belt still by my mama. So I would never use an instrument. I've actually never even like spanked my kids because even when they're at their worst, I'm like, they just give me all right. So real quick, I'm going to end soon. My daughter has learned I'm very easily manipulated. I can tell her no 100 times. Don't eat my computer charger. You know, the block of the MacBook, or like it's like a block that the cord plugs in that plugs into the wall. That block, she's taken it and she would chew on it. And so I'm like, no, don't do that. And then she's like, I'm going to do it again. And I'm like, no. And then she'll look me in the eyes and she'll do it again. Then I'm like, give me that charger. And I snatch it. And then she, there was like a meme of a baby that was like touching something. They're like, no. This is literally how she be acting. But now she's throwing a fit. And that is not going to fly in this household. But she's learned all she has to do is give me a kissy. She kissed me, right? Oh, it's over. Give me a kissy, boom. All right, here you go. Whatever. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'll buy a new charger. Just don't hurt yourself. So I'm very, very easily won over. I'm very easily swayed. I like Antonio more than Traore of the two muscle boys. Traore's faster, though. And Antonio actually was in a horrific car accident. So he's still got to come back. Big up 7. Big up Jacob. I'd love to know how you started supporting Spurs. You know, I want to redirect to fucking the show that Clint Dempsey's going to be on after this, but Men in Blazers don't fuck with me.
That's what them man are doing right now because we're taking Kudus off their hands for 65 mil,
Hey,
and you man are trying to convince me that
that's
this guy,
gonna be a clip. No, I gotta clip that. Hang on.
Bro. These man are celebrating, bro. You man are convincing me about Kudus. Them man watch Kudus every week, and they're doing the Dougie right now. Them man are doing the Soldier Boy. Tell him, you know, you got that Soldier Boy. You got that Soldier Boy. That's what them man are doing right now because we're taking Kudus off their hands for 65 mil, and you man are trying to convince me that this he's 30. No, bro.
Yes, he is 30. I believe is what the children are saying. What I want to know is, you use, and you are of the age, Elijah, I don't know if you're still here, but you are of the age of what they would call the Ute, right? A Ute, the children, the next gen up. So Surdy is a word that's, you know, of the younger generation that maybe I'll add into my vernacular if I don't feel like old man Jenkins about it, which every day I feel closer and closer to that old fuck on the porch. It's like, back in my day, you couldn't have sex with robots. No, you're a robot. You're robot phobic. You're robophobic. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I just believe love is between two human beings. Like, fuck you, Dad. I'm going to marry a robot. And I'm going to be that dude on the porch. It's like, these goddamn robots are shagging all the fucking... And like, you're just jealous. This robot's got better AI than you. It's like, Anyway, I distracted myself from what... There was a point that I was going to make, but I don't remember anymore. Why is your old man accent? Stone Cold Steve, I swear to God, back in my day, they never let robots and humans get married. You shitting me? How can you in vitro fertilize the damn robot? How the fuck can you do that? Boy, get the robot out my house. I'll be a robophobic, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Tom Holland, Spurs fan. Unfortunately, I'm unironically beefing Spider-Man. You know, Tobey Maguire's my Spider-Man, and that's as far as I can go. I didn't watch Andrew Garfield. I haven't seen any Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I've only seen Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire's my Spider-Man. Just like James Bond, people be like, oh, what is his name? Sean Connery. My name's Sean Connery. I'm the real James Bond. James from Sean Connery. And it's like, when I see Sean Connery, I think of fucking through your teeth. And when I think of James Bond, I think of Pierce Brosnan because of GoldenEye 007, the video game specifically. Shit. I gotta go. I just got the text. I'm gonna leave. Pierce Brosnan's the GOAT, man. Come on, man. That's the only 007 I know. There was a point that I was gonna fucking make, and I swear it had to do with football. But we'll continue to find ways to mud Elijah in the future if we can. But make sure you subscribe to Too Much of E. If you're watching on playback, I'll put it in the description of this video. Let me see where I can redirect y'all to just to keep the redirection train going. Looks like Sunshine is live. There you go. We'll send you on over to Sunshine. She's doing a little watch along for the Gold Cup final. So do me a favor, if you haven't liked the video yet, you're probably not going to like anyway, unless you just forgot, or you wait until the end to say, thank you, waiter, or whatever the fuck. But I'm going to say it like this. Oops, I'm on my Britney shit. I just hit again. Stay blessed. Stay fresh. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like I'm Adele. I love the little whoosh, Nike swoosh at the end of Adele. So stay blessed. Oops, I'm on my Britney shit. Damn, I feel like Adele. Live, laugh, love. Dream a little dream of Thomas Frank. And in the arms of a Thomas Frank. I was going to try and find a clip that's great to play, but I feel like, you know what? There's only one way to end this fucking stream.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.